is add verbal cues to your moves quickly. Adding verbal cues makes your dog look like he's reading your mind and he's really smart. It also looks really snazzy when you're dancing and you're just talking to your dog, talking them through the dance without having to give any big and obvious cues. Now, how you add verbal cues to your dance is, first you teach the behavior and you make sure your dog is doing the behavior appropriately and correctly, just the way you want him to do it, before you add the verbal cue. After your dog is doing the behavior just like you want it, you start adding the verbal cue before you give any other signals. So if you want your dog to spin on the cue, twirl for example, you'll say twirl, and then give a hand signal to twirl. Click and treat after he's completed the behavior. You do this however long it takes for your dog to understand the signal. Twirl, twirl, twirl. But you want to make sure that you give your dog a second or two before adding in any other hand signals to allow your dog some time to think about what you might be asking him. If he offers up other behaviors, just ignore them. Some people choose to name the other behaviors offered, but I just choose to ignore any other behavior offered besides the one I'm asking for. But remember, your dog doesn't know what a behavior is before you teach it, so adding in a cue before they've learned the behavior is not very useful. But adding in a cue after they know the behavior really helps your dog to learn that. So, adding cues and talk with your dog and keep it fun. Another point to remember is your dog has very good hearing, so you can talk softly to your dog. He can hear you whispering. You don't have to shout at him. So, work on speaking softly to your dog, and soon you'll be talking and dancing in no time at all. Visit us next time for more great tips and tricks at doggydancing.com.